Angie Resendes here with Remax River City and the Edmonton Property Shop. And today we are doing our Mortgage Minute with Vincent Arcand from TMG, the Mortgage Group. Welcome.
Thanks.
So right now we are going to be chatting about the qualifying rate increasing just this past week. Right now we're sitting at the third week, almost in January. Tell us how that's going to affect people.
Last year, previously, in 2017, they did the stress test. So basically, they changed how you qualify for a mortgage. Previously, when you're qualifying, you could qualify based on what actual rate you're paying on your mortgage. So, for example, if you have an interest rate of 3.09%, you're going to qualify based on a payment based on 3.09%. But the stress test that they did last year, that 3.09 rate that you're actually getting is no longer relevant. They're qualifying you on a much higher rate, and they call that the benchmark qualifying rate. So even though you had a rate of 3.09%, you have to qualify at a rate of 4.99%. So essentially, they overcompensated on what you qualify for.
So are we looking at conventional mortgages as well as high ratio, or?
Yes, last year they did, that was the big change last year, was for the high ratio. So anybody that's putting anywhere from 5 to just under 20% down, that's a mortgage that's insured through CMHC or Genworth or the other insurers. That was the big change last year.
Mm-hmm.
This year in January of 2018, the change was only for conventional mortgages or mortgages that have 20% or more down. So they now fall under the similar guidelines as last year's change. This year with the change to the conventional mortgages with 20% more down, you qualify at the contract rate, which is actually the rate you're paying, or the contract rate plus 2%. So it really drops how much you actually qualify for.
Okay, so I know this is going to be asked. If somebody is doing a mortgage renewal at the end of, let's say, a 5-year term, are they having to qualify this way as well, or are they just basically kind of grandfathered in?
Well, it depends on the lender. Some of them might be grandfathering, but so basically, if you're coming up for renewal and your paid is agreed, you generally don't have to requalify. Just they'll offer you what they're offering you, but most times it's not the best deal that's available. So I'm in touch with my clients on renewal to say, let's move you somewhere else because they're offering you a better deal. But then now you have to qualify at these new terms.
Okay, well, I guess that's a perfect segue into you need to call Vince and find out what your options are. I know myself, I don't like paying more. Mm-hmm. I like to keep my money in my pocket or put it towards principal. But contact Vince directly and kind of figure out a game plan prior to the end of your term, because you don't want to be doing this in the last 2 weeks of a 3 or 5 year. But thanks so much for joining us, and definitely appreciate you coming on board.
Thank you.